It's so great to have another opportunity to share a little bit of Torah with you. We are moving forward with this letter by letter campaign. Our folks have already started to scribe the very first letters. And I came out here with some friends to have this magnificent background behind me and to try and figure out how do we connect this to Torah. People are jealous, I've noticed, about those of us who live in the Boulder area because of this landscape, part of being in the tapestry of creation, God's creation. And the way I connect this to Torah is because Torah grounds me. I can look at this and be amazed and then keep on driving. And then on my commute back and forth to the synagogue from home and back, all of that, it's so easy just to pass by this. But if I have messages from Torah, if I have our tradition to keep us grounded, then every time I see this, I get to have a sense of gratitude and be inspired and have a sense of awe. And that reminds me of something else. In the very beginning of the book of Leviticus, there's one word, the very first word, it's Vayikra. At the end of Vayikra, there's an Aleph, but the Aleph is a little bit smaller. The thing that is so amazing about Torah is every letter has a commentary to it. Why is the Aleph at the end of Vayikra smaller? Because when God calls to Moses, God, who's represented in that Aleph, because Aleph starts off the word Anochi, that's a biblical version of the word I, like me. So God shrinks God's own Anochi, God's own I, to make room for Moses to come forward and hear this call. So how does that connect to everything that I'm sharing about these mountains and the landscape? If God is able to contract and make room for Moses, then I have to be mindful of my own footprint, my own presence in this world, how I can stand humbly beside these mountains and recognize that there's God, there's creation, and then there's just me. If more of us would make room for others, contract our own Aleph, I think everything in the world would change. Quite honestly, everything would change. And that's why I need Torah, to remind me of messages like this. And I'm sharing it with you so that you can be inspired to scribe your own letter in our campaign, in this letter by letter campaign. I hope you appreciate the message, and I look forward to seeing you on the days when we scribe.